Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is Cypherbox, and just wanted to do a quick video on a story which came out a few days ago, where Freddie Roach finally voiced himself regarding him being fired by Manny Pacquiao. Now, in the article, he said that he was a bit disappointed by the way Manny Pacquiao done it. Basically done it through the media, hadn't contacted him directly. So he said he was quite upset about that and hurt about that. But he said, he wasn't going to hold that against Manny Pacquiao. Because of all the things that they've done together over the last 15 years, they've achieved some great things as a partnership. And he said he wasn't going to hold that against him. But he is disappointed in what happened. Now, as you already know, this is something that's come off the back of Manny Pacquiao's loss to Jeff Horn. Manny Pacquiao believes he was set up by Top Rank and Bob Arum. And basically, the way it worked was that, Manny Pacquiao, the people around him in the Philippines and, his own friends and etc. have told him that, you were set up, that you won the fight. And they stole it from you, and they took the WBO title. They wanted to take the WBO title off him and, make Jeff Horn this new name in boxing and all that sort of stuff. So basically, it was a fix. And right at that point as well, after the loss, Freddie Roach also turned around and said that, he was talking in the media and said that he hadn't been paid yet by Manny Pacquiao. He hadn't heard from Manny Pacquiao. He still hadn't been paid by Manny Pacquiao. He says Manny Pacquiao hasn't spoken to him or called him. They haven't spoken to each other. And he said, he didn't know whether he was mad at him, meaning Pacquiao's mad at Roach. So hence why that relationship has now broken down. My thoughts on it, after so many years together and, so much success in the ring and building this close relationship which they've always had, you'd think he'd probably pick up the phone and tell Freddie Roach to tell him, hey, listen, and give him his reasons as to why he's dropping him as his trainer. That's up to Manny Pacquiao wants to do, is what he wants to do. It's his career, his life, he's in charge, he can do whatever he wants. But you'd think the decent thing would be probably just to pick up the phone and let him know and say, look, this is why I'm no longer want to be with you in terms of training with you, and you being my trainer. These are the reasons why I didn't appreciate what you said in the media. I have my suspicions about Bob Arum and Top Rank and all that sort of stuff, and and do it, I suppose, in a way that you can both say, right, that's fair enough, your opinion's your opinion. Freddie Roach might have defended himself, but a little bit with that conversation, but still, do you get what I mean? You could just finish it on a better note than that, I suppose, instead of just putting it out in the media that this is going to be my new trainer from now on, and Freddie Roach is not going to train me for the fight against Lucas Matisse. On the other hand, what do I think of that fight? It's all right, but I mean, I don't see, Lucas Matisse has had one fight recently, and he picked up that WBA regular title. It wasn't a great fight, if I'm honest with you. It was an impressive stoppage and knockout of his opponent, but the fight itself, his performance overall wasn't great. If you look at all the welterweights out there, you look at Crawford, you look at Spence, you look at Thurman, Garcia, Porter, those are bigger threats at welterweight. And if Manny Pacquiao really wants to show that he's still got it, then you need to go up against the big names in the division, the top names in the division. And Matisse really hasn't been the same fighter since his loss to Danny Garcia. So, in my opinion, I don't think it's a challenging enough fight for Manny Pacquiao. But but that depends on Manny Pacquiao. If Manny Pacquiao really thinks he's still got it, and maybe he's just saying, well, I'd rather take Lucas Matisse, than one of those other guys. Who knows? You know what I mean? But in regards to Freddie Roach, I just feel he probably could have finished it off a little bit better than that. But it's up to him how he wants to do it. That's his choice. He's a great champion. He's achieved great things in his career. No one could deny him of that, in my opinion. And that's all I really got to say about that, to be honest with you. Let me know what you think. I'm interested to see what the rest of you think about this whole situation between Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao, Top Rank, Bob Arum, etc. What do you think? Do you think Manny Pacquiao was set up? Do you think it was right for Manny Pacquiao to do what he did and end his relationship, his professional career and his relationship with Freddie Roach the way he did through the media rather than telling him personally himself? Leave a comment. As always, like, share and subscribe. Until next time, this is Cyphbox reminding you to keep it real.